Hi everybody. I just want to say this is Phil Chu getting the Pfizer mRNA vaccine. First dose in Randolph County, I do believe. So Hollis has drawn it up here and I'm going to administer it. I'm going to hang out in the hospital for a little while afterwards just to make sure that there's no untoward side effects or anything like that. I want to say I'm taking this not just because I take care of COVID patients all the time, but also I want to be part of that first data set. They need people to get this vaccine so we can determine whether this thing is safe across a broader population base than what we had for the study. The study was a certain number of people, and this is part of the second data set, which will be the first sort of broad-based administration of this vaccine over a population.
It was 1.8, correct?
1.8.
1.8.
1.8 cc's?
That's for dilution.
This is for the diluent.
Oh, okay. 1.8 is the dilution.
21 days. Second vaccine.
Oh, the second vaccine is in 21 days, which is also the number of days it takes to hatch a chicken egg. However, there are no eggs in the vaccine. Just mRNA. mRNA, by the way, everybody's kind of scared of getting RNA. First off, if a virus gets inside of your body, the virus goes into your nucleus and then produces RNA and produces more virus, and it also produces things like this spike protein.
That's good.
This is mRNA. mRNA goes outside of the nucleus and produces the spike protein. Your body then sees the spike protein, recognizes it as a foreign body, develops an immune response to it, which is why I think some of the people develop some flu-like symptoms within the first 24 to 48 hours. I think I've heard of fevers and stuff like that. Normal immune stuff when your body kicks in to fight the spike protein. And I'll talk about that in the next couple of days if that's the case. That mRNA inside of those cells, which are only in the deltoid, it doesn't go over your whole body. It's actually right here where the body makes that spike protein, degrades over time, and then disappears. So that's why we have to take the booster shot, because the mRNA degrades over time, and you have to have that booster to create a little more spike protein. I expect, like with the hepatitis B vaccine, that the second one is going to be the one where we see a few more fevers and stuff. As is the case with most of the things we do in medicine, there isn't anything perfect. I doubt that it's going to be 100% perfect across the board, perfect immunity, blah, blah, blah. And in fact, with what we do know about the mRNA vaccine is that people can actually get the virus. So if I'm exposed to a large volume of COVID-19 virus,
0.3.
if I'm exposed to a large amount of COVID-19 virus, then it is possible that COVID virus can get in my body and even replicate some, so that I could shed virus. Which is why when people get this vaccine, you can't just throw the mask away and say, hey, party time. What it is that their body then is going to create an immune response more rapidly than if it has not encountered the virus before, and be able to tackle that virus and bring your virus numbers down more quickly. If you look at viremia on a graph, especially with COVID-19, you get an exposure, and then within 4 to 5 days, the number goes up logarithmically into the billions. And then you get sick with it. A lot of the symptoms you get are actually from the getting a shot.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep. The symptoms you get. The symptoms you get from viral infections are from your immune system, not the virus. The virus doesn't really necessarily do anything. That's like the smallest vaccine I've ever gotten. It's like no volume at all.
0.3.
But you don't get really any symptoms from the virus. You get symptoms from your immune system. And a lot of the serious damage is also caused by your immune system, which is why steroids are a big part of the treatment for this once you get sick with it. Voila!
All done.